You got to talk to her about it. Because if you don't tell her that you feel like there's something wrong, there might not even be something wrong. You might just be thinking about it. I don't know. I'm not in your relationship. But I would say talk to her about it and don't just leave things up for assumption. Have a conversation. You have to chase your dreams because nobody else is going to do it for you. Your dream is not somebody else's dream. So they're not going to be putting forward work for you to get up there. You have to do it. And if you fail, then you learn from them failures and you become better and you grow as a person from that experience. You got to make sure that you do not bring those past problems to your future relationships. You cannot treat everybody like they were the last person that hurt you, because they weren't. They didn't do anything. They're innocent. So just have a little faith in them, and I love you too. Find out if she likes you back. If she doesn't, you got to move on. I mean, I say this all the time, but I think the easiest way is just to move on and not get hung up on somebody that doesn't feel the same way towards you. It may hurt a little bit, but there's going to be other people that you find along. Oh, Twitch streamer. Okay, so go ahead and promote your Twitch channel. Put it everywhere. Put it on all your social medias. Let everybody know when you're going to stream, when you're not going to stream. Try to get a stream deck. I think that really helps before Elgato. It really helps you if you stream. Still practice it anyway. It doesn't matter if you're making money from it or not, because one day you could make a lot of money from it just from you practicing. And if you don't have the money to go to school, I would say do it when you're not at work, when you're not at school, trying to perfect your craft. And one day you might not even need the education. You got to ask her what's really going on. You got to ask, okay, like that what are we question, because she can't just keep using you for a good time and you don't know what you are to her and she keeps saying that you're just friends. No, you better cut off that access. Of course it is. Go where you need to go, okay, in order to go ahead and be successful. There's a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, actors, all that stuff that have left their family, left them at home. Not that they wanted to, but because they felt like they needed to in order to get where they had to, and they did. I say whatever makes you happy, really. I mean, like, what are your interests? What do you like to do? What do you like to do in your spare time that you could do all day, every day, and you don't even care if you're getting paid or not? You could do it for free. Whatever you want to do for free, you could do that. There's not really a way to get a girl to like you. It's either they like you or they don't. The only best way to figure out if they do is to actually talk to them. If you actually talk to them, they may think that you're cute anyway, and they're just waiting for you to make the first move. See, now they might be joking, but then sometimes they might actually be insulting you and disguising it as a joke. But when they do that, you need to check them. I think that's probably coming from like you just trying to be the best version of you that you could be. Like, you know that you could do better at certain things and you want to do it. So it's kind of like you hold yourself up at these standards, but you kind of can't beat yourself up about it at the same time. My biggest tip would to be highly preferring you stream on Twitch, only because Twitch, you'll probably be seen more so than you would on YouTube. YouTube streaming is not really the best platform to go to for streaming. But I will say try to at least get a face cam. I know a lot of people like to stream without it, but I feel like if you use a face cam, you kind of get more of a connection to your viewers and at least could put a face to the name of who's playing. And also get a Elgato for your game. Try to get like a friend or like a sibling or somebody that you know that could help you study and help you get your grades up. You don't have to study alone. That's the thing. You don't have to just do this whole journey by yourself. You can ask for help and it'll be fine. It could probably make it fun too at the same time. Go out and do some things. Go out, go work. Go out and go be with your friends. Go to some festivals. Go to the beach. Y'all got to get out. Y'all got to go out in the world. Stop staying inside. Stop staying cooped up like I am right now. Don't do that. See, now me personally, I would just blatantly ignore it. Or if they're trying to argue with me all the time, I always hit them with an okay a million times. Like they'll say something, I'll just say okay. Say something, okay. Like it literally shuts down the conversation. I say go for it. If you feel like you want to do it, then you go do that, because your dad doesn't have to technically be your biological dad. It could be whoever's in your life that has raised you and brought you up in a good way and they've been in your life supporting you. That's your dad. Don't be scared, just let it out, because a lot of people are probably not going to like it anyway, but it's not their job to. This is your life, okay? This is how you want to live and this is how you identify, and that's okay. It shouldn't be their problem. But if they want to get mad about it, they can be mad by themselves. Try to talk about like a TV show or something like that they might like. Like right now, a lot of people watch Game of Thrones. I don't. But a lot of people watch Game of Thrones. She might watch it. You can be like, hey, you want to see that new Game of Thrones? And then she might say yes or no, but that's a start. I say get you a bag, fully devoted to putting those foods in there, or carry a basket or something around with wrapped up cookies and brownies, and sell the cookies for probably like $1 or like 75 cents, and sell the brownies for like $2. Always keep going, because you never know when one of those videos are going to blow up. You could be posting every day, get probably 0 to 4 views, and then one day you magically get 10,000. But you don't know that if you don't keep going. If you just stop, it'll never happen. So keep going. You should not care if people think that it's stupid or not, because you obviously didn't if you were courageous enough to go ahead and post it online and let people know that this is what you're about and this is what you like to do. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if somebody doesn't like it or not. It matters if you like it, so do it. I don't think you're in trouble. I don't think that you did a bad thing, sir. I think that you did a perfectly normal thing that people do. Some people don't even be in relationships and do that. So, I mean, I think you're fine. You have to be your biggest promoter, because it is your channel, and if people don't know about it, how are they going to know about it if you don't tell them? So you have to boast it out there like, hey, on Instagram, here's my channel. Twitter, here's my channel. Snapchat, here's my channel. Facebook, here's my channel. You got to push it out. Try to avoid heat, because heat definitely damages your hair. So if you're using heat 24/7 or every day to style your hair, you might want to stop doing that. And 2, might want to moisturize and also wash within every week or 2 weeks. Live your best life. I mean, it doesn't matter that you're the only single one. It doesn't matter. You're not missing out on anything. They're probably going to break up soon anyway. No, you know what? I should not say that. I should not say that. But no, just mind your business, because guess what? You are living free as a bird. You don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to worry about if anybody's cheating on you. Just relax. You're fine. And when you want to become in a relationship, you will. It'll come naturally. I've never been through anything like that before, but I do know that when parents do that, it's never the child's fault why the parents are splitting. So you should never feel like it is your fault that your parents are going separate ways and you broke up the family or anything like that. I think what is important, though, is that you still try to have a relationship with both sides, with both your mom and your dad. Don't try to choose a side like, oh, I like mom better or I like dad better, because it's just going to make everything worse. Just try to stay that same connection with both parents. If you're worried about leaving home and being away from your family, I would say the best thing is to, 1, get a roommate so you probably don't feel as lonely, since you're used to people being around. But 2, realize that this is just the beginning step towards the rest of your life. You know, your family's not going to be around forever. It will be nice for them to be around, and some people may not want them to be around, but it opens you up to that freedom of making your own choices and doing what you want to do in life. It's kind of like just like freeing you out of a cage almost. Look at it that way. I'm pretty sure they do. I don't think anybody wants to be around a dude that acts like they don't have feelings. Like, oh, I'm a dude. I don't have feelings. I don't cry. Oh, I'm not sad. Like, come on now, drop the act. You don't change it, because if you do, then you're not being yourself. You're not being you. You're being a imposter. You can't change it. That's how you are. I would say ignore them, but if they keep trying to act like they never said something bad about you and you know they did, all you gotta do is just bring it up. That's it. So just ignore them if they're not saying it personally to you now. But if they act like they're your friend in front of your face, is when you confront. I burned myself a lot when I learned. I don't know how to do like a whole bunch of amazing things, but I know to at least like how to curl and flat iron and straighten my hair. Y'all see this? Y'all see that dark mark right there? That's a burn mark. Enough to not get you sent to the hospital or get an STD. I mean, because I like what I do. Doing videos is fun for me. Like, it's fun for me to do gaming videos. It's fun for me to do videos with Dwayne. It's fun for me to do videos. So I don't mind recording and editing things all day. Good grades, and they wouldn't have any other reason not to. Maybe stop comparing yourself to other people. I feel like that might be a reason. I mean, because I don't know the actual reason why, but I feel like that might be a reason why you might feel not like yourself and feel better. Just know that you are you and you're not supposed to be them. Don't compare yourself. I know I've spoke on this before, but I was big before and I went through a weight loss journey. But the way that I went through it was that I knew that I was the only one that was going to be on this journey, because it's my body. Same way that if you feel upset about your body, you're the only one that could change it. You have to know that you are the only one that is in your body, so it is your choice and your decision to make a change on it, because you can't feel sad about how you feel or how you look and not make any type of steps towards changing it, or you're always going to feel bad. My key to losing the weight and everything, and when I felt upset about my weight, was that I didn't look at the scale, because I felt like my happiness was going to be determined by a certain number. I didn't want to fit a certain number. I just wanted to feel good about myself, and that's when I got there. Anyone who makes fun of you because your name is Thomas, just like Thomas the Train, they're dumb as hell. Communication, have trust between each other, spend time with each other, talk to them, listen to them, do all of that. Eat food together, just be together, be open together. Do not hide anything, just become an open vessel. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all, because the real world is diverse. The real world is not just one race. I mean, we're all the human race, but I mean, like, as far as like different cultures and different ethnicities, they're all around you. So going to a school with just one is kind of unrealistic. You gotta stop being a yes man. You can't give everybody access to everything, or else they're gonna keep taking advantage of you, because they know that they could ask you to do something, you're always gonna do it, versus when you want to do something and they're not there for you. You gotta cut off that access. Of course it is. Perfectly fine. If they friend zoned you, that basically tells me that they told you that they wanted to stay friends, which is completely normal. You know, some people may not be able to handle that because they still have the feelings for the other person, but I feel like you would feel that way towards somebody. I don't know, those are tricky, because I feel like the best relationships always start off as a friendship, because you're already friends with them, you're already connected, and it kind of just blossoms into something more, which I think is really great. But on the other hand, the other person might not feel the same way, so that's where the scary part comes in. So I understand. But the only thing you have to know is that if they don't feel the same way, it's completely fine for you to still talk to them. But just try to create like a boundary for yourself. Not so much them creating boundaries for you, but you creating a boundary for them. Like, you're not going to give them those benefits of somebody that you would be dating and give this to somebody else that you would actually date. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, I'm the one you need. I feel like personality matters more when you're looking for someone to date, because you could be the cutest, most beautiful person ever. But if you are dry as hell and you don't have a sense of humor, you are just a person, I just can't. I feel like personality makes up for everybody's looks and everything else. I feel like if you have a beautiful personality, that's what really sticks out, versus if you just have a pretty face. Because when you get old, that goes away. And what's left? Nothing? I'm not going to laugh anymore. Like, it's just, ugh. Thank you. And I will also say, try to make a logo, a company slogan, company name, and try to trademark it, copyright it, so that way you own the rights to it and you can get your original business going. Everyone's not worth your energy. Just simple as that. Everyone's not worth your energy. Now, if they touch you, that energy can now be dispersed. I say get you a Windows computer. Only reason I say that is because Windows, you can still get your editing programs, but your recordings will be very high quality, because I use a Mac to edit. I don't record on my Mac, but I do record on my Windows. So get a Windows for both.